Hello, Mimico. It's your favorite realtor coming to you today from the one, the only Hillside at 159. Friends, I have something exceptional for you in this here raised bungalow. 2 bedrooms, full bathroom, open concept main level upstairs, and downstairs full kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, living room setup with a separate side entrance. We got parking out front. We got 25 by 125, and we have a gorgeous private yard on a very mature sized lot, covered and surrounded by mature trees here in Mimico proper. Friends, I'm gonna stop talking about it and I'm gonna start showing it. Let's get inside and take a look. Coming inside, and first thing you'll note, my friends, is mudroom. Oh my gosh, a mudroom. Look at this. As I come to this side, painted out, paneling in here, tons of cross light shedding right through into our main home, and just perfectly perched above our yard. Tons of room for storage in here, built-ins, built-in shelving. You got room for the wagon, the stroller, you name it, all of the stuff, the hockey bags. Whoever you are, whatever you want to do in Mimico, we got a mudroom here at 159 Hillside. Let's turn this around and you'll see it's 2-sided here, so there's just an abundance of space. So you can have all the storage on one side and the perfect morning coffee chair, late night glass of wine chair, watch the thunderstorms, watch the sun come up from the front porch. This room is getting it done, friends. And I haven't even shown you the rest of the house yet. Pillow chop, let's get inside, take a look. Stepping up into the living room space. Look at all of this room as I walk around. Nice size couch in here. You know I'm a big tall guy and I'm just laying out, showing you how much of a sectional or couch or cocktail chairs, whatever you want to get in here. And we got the perfect space for the big screen right here on this wall. You can make it even bigger because behind these double doors we have a bedroom, which I will show you in just a bit. And you could make this a single door so you could fit that massive 85-inch screen TV I know you've been waiting to buy. Nice vinyl or laminate flooring in here with that little barn board texture you like to see. Window bringing in that natural light from the porch. We don't even have full sun right now and you can see how lovely and bright this property is. Set this up any way you want. The point is, my friends, tons of room, it doesn't feel cramped, and you can just reimagine the space for yourself or use it exactly the way we've displayed for you today. Pushing forward into our kitchen, we have butcher block countertops in here that kind of work their way over into a concrete style countertop. Love this little bit of an overhang here because you're gonna get the 2 benches in here, or the 2 stools, mind you. Kids can sit here and do homework. You can sit here with the laptop. Adds that little bit of flow back and forth, giving you a little bit of that eat-in kitchen. Of course, you got eat-in kitchen here and you got eat-in kitchen here. Love seeing that. Little coffee bar set up in here. Lots of storage up and down and all around here. Little butcher board. Got the backsplash pop in here. Right here, dishwasher in the middle, storage on both sides, double undermount sink here. Love this because you got the one little cubby and the big one to do those big pots. Over here, easy to clean cooktop. You got the 5-burner, nice stainless steel with the microwave range hood above, and just more and more storage. Of course, we got the window above the sink so you get that natural light while you're doing the dishes at the end of the day. Vinyl kind of stick down flooring in here, gonna last the test of time. Double door Samsung in here, nice and clean, stainless, and all the way around more storage for you. And of course, we got this eat-in set up here. So you got the double stools here and a nice spot for this 3-top. This is really getting it done. Flat, light, beautiful, nice track light in here, and very well connected into that living room space. And the eye line straight out into the yard this way. And of course, eye line straight out into the yard that way. Follow me. We got a work from home space here, which I know is gonna make you guys drool. Down here, this takes us down, and I'll show you in just a bit, to our lower level basement area where we have a shared laundry space, and this walks right out into our huge yard, which I'm gonna show you in just a bit. Let me show you these bedrooms, this bathroom, before I take you downstairs and back outside. Bedroom 1 over here, love the double doors like I said, but you could lose one of these doors and create more long wall space if that's what you're after. Let's use the drama of the double doors. Coming in, queen size bed in here right now. You got the side table. You could turn this around many different ways. You could even put it on this wall if you're after a king. You got room for storage on this side if you wanted to do some built-ins. And back to that theme of the doors, if you delete the side door, you'd really be able to do a huge closet here. So there's lots of room in here. And like I said, guys, you're getting tons of that natural light from the front. And I love that bit of texture and eye line where we go out through the porch into the yard. Makes this house feel super cozy and kind of unique. Coming into bedroom 2, check this out. Another queen size setup in here. This is really generously sized. 2 side tables, room all the way around here. We got double closets, 1 and 2, storage in the middle. Love this setup. You could even get a little screen in here if you wanted to push these doors a little bit further and mount a TV in the middle. My wife's all about the bedroom TV. I don't like it. I'm a reader at night, but hey, you are who you are. There's many ways to set this room up. Again, this bed could be on this wall. You could do side tables this way and a television dresser on this wall over here. When you come into this room, you'll go, wow, love the barn board style. Laminate in here, big window, nice and bright, flat ceilings, big baseboards. It's got all the good feels, but the modernization that you're after as well. So you can just live in it, turnkey, start living your best life. You got the 2 big bedrooms here, all of this lovely flow, and this takes us back to our bathroom space. Nice neutral bathroom in here. I actually love the warm wood tones against all these neutral tones. Big soaker jet tub in here. Nice neutral 4x4 shower stall enclosure here. Nice and clean chrome, warm tiles on the floor. Lots of storage in this vanity. Like I said, I love the wood. Here we got another linen closet space. Love all the wood and the little bit of kitsch that comes with it, but you could paint this out white if you were after that. Big privacy window in here. Love to see that it opens, let that steam out when you're having a nice steamy shower. Great bathroom. And I will also mention, lots of space here if we wanted to do double sinks. Awesome. Now come on downstairs and check out. Oh, you know what? This is the entrance into the laundry space for upstairs, but I think it'd be better for you guys to meet me at the side entrance so you can be properly welcomed into the lower level. I'll see you around the other side. And welcome to our lower level. You'll see right away, my friends, massive ceiling height down here. Come on in, cameraman. You'll see this is where I came down from the stairs up there into our shared laundry space. This acts as a foyer, shared laundry, huge closet here for anyone that's coming in through this door. Say the in-laws are staying with you or you have a mature kid. And then this is the entrance, the separate entrance into this lower level kind of nanny suite. Check this out. Coming into another beautiful layout in here, eat-in kitchen here, extending through our living room, vinyl or laminate floor mimicking that barn board laminate upstairs, so you get that nice little kitschy warm feel. You don't get so often, you get cold flooring. Here it feels really warm and cozy. I love that, goes really well with all our neutral walls. And you can see how beautifully this ties in. Wooden countertops, tons of storage in here, another easy clean cooktop, another microwave range, dishwasher, double undermount sink. Look at the counter space going all the way around. Nice neutral appliances, pantry. You flip it over here, we got a full bathroom. 2x1 tiles in here, lovely gray slate mimicking tile, nice high ceilings in here, big neutral shower stall with tub, vanity, throne, you name it, all beautifully situated right off this door, off this kitchen. And tucked around the way from our huge living room space, our bedroom, storage closet over here, services in the middle, another storage closet here, and our bedroom, like I said, off to my left. Really good sized living room space, full size couch in here, great spot for the big screen, got room for a chair, side tables, you can do a little desk in here. This is a really workable space and it feels so big. 1, because it is very large. 2, because of this ceiling height, guys. I know you've been looking at bungalows and you are saying, hey, this may be a salesman talking about this property, but he can't be wrong about that ceiling height. It is exceptional. And look at how it transfers in to our bedroom. Another queen size bed in here, room for a side table, dresser over here. You got a full closet in the ceiling height, some window bringing in some natural light in that same vinyl flooring coming in. Nice and warm, cozy bedroom down here, and nicely situated in this corner where you have perfect flow. So you get this modern open concept layout here, nothing compromising, good size to this bedroom, but really good space out there to live and entertain. I think we got something special here for sure. All right, you've seen our lower level. Now let's go outside and see this yard because I know you're gonna love it. Hey cameraman, you go out the side and I'll meet you out back. Stepping out onto this deck, friends, and this house goes from amazing to ultra awesome. Look at this entertainer's deck. Look at the view of this yard. This is what I was saying. There must be an incredible setback because we have a huge yard, fully fenced, ultra private, mature trees across the back. This is gorgeous. Look at the size of this deck. This is room here for the sitting area. We got room over here to sit out and dine al fresco. Lots of room for the smoker, the griller, you name it. You're getting a beautiful view of the back of the house, painted out siding, a little bit of stonework, and it's all raised up, so you're getting these beautiful eye lines, natural sunshine, south facing pretty much. So you're getting all this natural light back here. And this is just the deck, friends. Look at this green space. Coming down off that deck, here's the place for the kitties, for the pets, you name it, little trampoline. You could almost put a pool, certainly a swim spa back here. Loving the natural tree growth. You're just looking at these beautiful mature trees from here. It's feeling really great. All of this grass, you can see we get lovely sunshine back here. Lots of room for plantings. You got this ivy work going up the trees. This is beautiful. Full raised shed here so you can store the bikes and all that, and just tons of room back here to do whatever you want. Slip and slide, barbecue, you name it. This is the yard to do it in. Combine that deck, that house, that lower level, this location. Get the heck out of here. This place is awesome. So let's talk about 159 Hillside, friends. You're seeing it, I'm seeing it. We got an incredible raised bungalow here. You're getting a ton of value because this really does feel like a 2-unit home. Now, it's important to note, it's not a legal basement apartment down there. This is for a setup where you got one family living up here and maybe a mature kid in the basement or a parent in the basement. If you want to make it a legal basement apartment, you go to the city, you get your permits. Certainly zoning would allow for it. You got the height, but there may be some upgrades and stuff you need to do, get the proper fire separation and so on. I'll leave that up to you and your agent, your due diligence. But here right now, we got this turnkey package. Certainly all of the space and function you need up here, and you could just take the kitchen out downstairs or use it as a bar and make a family room down here. You got that full second bathroom. It's not your typical second bathroom in the basement where you're crouched down saying, oh, maybe one day we'll have to dig it out. Here we have all that height, we have all that space, the natural light. It's really ready to go for you. Just depends on how you want to use it. Love the situation of these bedrooms. They're both pushed to the side, so we get this full open concept, front to back. Eye lines out the front and all the way in through to that backyard, which you saw how deep and private. There must be a really large front yard setback here because this feels very deep for 125. Giving you a tremendous size to that yard and a beautiful setback at the front, giving you space for parking and just enjoyment. You feel really in Mimico proper here. It's a mature feeling. It's so lovely to be in this house and feel it in the flesh. You gotta come down and see it. Where do I start on Mimico, friends? Well, we're Mimico proper, south of the tracks on the west side of Royal York Hill on Hillside, a sought after street. It's the mature tree growth here. It's not a through street, although it is one street where you can drive 2 ways, which I can promise you is lovely. So you're not having to loop back every time you want to hit this street. We got an abundance of families on this row. If you hop just to the other side of Royal York, you got Mimico Memorial Park, playground, splash pad, you got a baseball diamond over there, and if you go throughout there, there's so many other accesses to our best parks, like you get right down by the water at Mimico Square and so on. Waterfront trail access. Here, what's so perfect is you can walk up to the grocery store, go under the train bridge, past that Mimico go to San Remo, hit Jimmy's Coffee, go to Monty's, and then back here, pack up the fridge, go to the game, bring the friends back. A really good dynamic here where you can get access to what's on Royal York and what's on the Lakeshore with all the schools. 2nd Street, John English, St. Leo's, the new Catholic school, in abundance here. We have the community center, we have the hockey rink, we have the library, all at our fingertips. And in this location, if you just go down to White, you got great access to New Toronto, the parks, the hockey rinks, and all the shops and restaurants, LCBO, Shoppers Drug Mart. So you're in this beautiful, quiet, family-friendly street, and you have just the extension of the rest in the best of Mimico community here. And I honestly can't say enough about living in Mimico myself. It is a special, one-of-a-kind place, and it wouldn't surprise me that someone in Mimico buys this house, because people, once they live and experience life in Mimico, they don't want to leave. Well, it is a beautiful day, and I am on Hillside, and I might just do a couple emails in here in this brilliant cascading light mud room. You guys, you can do whatever you want with your day. You just can't do it here any longer. So I have to, well, cordially invite you to get the heck out of here.